Welcome back into Wake Up America. According to the New York Times, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg is refocusing his criminal investigation into Donald Trump, looking into a 2016 hush money payment sent to Stormy Daniels in the final days of Donald Trump's first presidential campaign.
For more on this, let's welcome in constitutional law attorney and Newsmax contributor Ameer Benno. Ameer, good morning. All right, prosecutors are taking yet another look into the 2016 money sent to Stormy Daniels. Let's go back to Trump's final days of his first campaign trail. What are we looking at here?
Well, so the allegation, of course, is that Stormy Daniels, he wanted to hush her up. And so through Michael Cohen, he paid her $130,000. Michael Cohen ultimately was prosecuted federally, and he served 3 years because the federal government considered that to be an in-kind campaign contribution that wasn't declared. And so therefore, he served some money, some time on that. Now, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, no doubt because of the special counsel investigation, no doubt because Attorney General Letitia James in New York have made such newsworthy announcements about investigations into Donald Trump, has decided that he wants some news of his own. And so he's resurrecting an investigation into Donald Trump to figure out whether or not there was any New York State law that was violated in paying that money to Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, and I take it Michael Avenatti's no longer representing Stormy Daniels in this case. It's funny, these are names from a different era, almost 7 years ago now. Ameer, let's talk about the special counsel that was just named by Attorney General Merrick Garland to look into the classified documents probe at Mar-a-Lago and then Trump's alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election, at least legally. So Jack Smith, to me, will advance it a year from 2016 to 2017 when Bob Mueller was appointed special counsel. This feels like that all over again, the Mueller investigation. In your opinion, can any special counsel ever be truly impartial?
Well, I don't think this special counsel can be impartial. I mean, and I think it is just a smokescreen. Ultimately, of course, the president is accountable under the special counsel law. There is no more independent counsel as there used to be. And so this is somebody who is still accountable to the Department of Justice, to Merrick Garland, and ultimately, because it's the executive branch, to the president of the United States. So no, I don't think that there's anything truly impartial about it. I think it's simply to create the appearance of that for the American public.
All right, Ameer, so they're looking at these classified documents. That's what they're going after President Trump for, saying that he shouldn't have had them. What would they need to prove to actually basically to prove that he did have these documents that could put the country in trouble, or that he did something illegal?
Well, there's if we look at the search warrant, we have a sense as to what the three different crimes are that they're looking at. There was a violation of the Espionage Act. There's obstruction of justice. There's records retention issues. So really the simplest charge here would be obstruction of justice, meaning that if we go back and we remember what happened with the Mar-a-Lago investigation, there was subpoenas. A grand jury was impaneled. A subpoena was issued to Donald Trump to turn over records that were being stored, presumably at Mar-a-Lago. He provided those records to the federal government and essentially said that this was the whole universe of documents. Lo and behold, they executed a search warrant. They found more. So they would argue that, in fact, he obstructed their investigation by not providing the full complement of documents to the federal government when they requested it. That would be the most straightforward prosecution, and that's probably where this special counsel is going to go with this investigation.
Yeah, and don't forget,
remember, his investigation's bifurcated. It's not just on that; it's also on the January 6th. But as far as Mar-a-Lago goes, that's, I think, where the focus will be.
Mueller report, by the way, lasted 3 years, 2017 to 2019. So I would not be surprised if the new Smith report gets released, whatever the findings are, right before the 2024 election, or right before Republicans go to nominate a candidate in the summer of 2024. Wouldn't surprise me at all. And I think what it will do is motivate Trump's base. I think this will only serve to help Trump. I don't know why Democrats haven't figured this out by now, but here we go again. Ameer Benno, we'll stay on it for the next 3 years. Thank you.
All right.
All right. We got a lot more coming up this morning on Wake Up.